My topic is for chapter 3, which is starting your own business. So this chapter will have a subtopics, which are the nature of businesses, form of business organizations, and registering a business. There are three types of business, which are the service, merchandising, or trading, and manufacturing. So, service business. A service business is a firms that generally use their employees to provide intangible products or services to customers. So a service business delivers a product that is primarily composed of personal labor and expertise to deliver the desired work. Example for this is the freelancing, salon, consulting, cleaning, or the tour guide industries, and many more. This is the operating cycle of a service business. So at first, they will have a perform services to the customer and then receive payments from the customer. So, and then after that, the business will have a cash on hand, and next will have the business will pay to the employees from their performed labor. For the merchandising or trading, it is a firms that buy finished or almost finished goods from their suppliers and resell the same to the customers. So anything that you buy from finished goods and then you will resell it with a profit, that is called a merchandising or trading. So example for this is the clothing store, bookstore, grocery store, electronics on the website, and etc. The cycle of a merchandising or trading business. So here you will have cash on hand, and then they will buy goods. After they buy goods, it stores goods as their inventory, and then they will sell their inventory to their customers, and then they will receive payments from their customers, and they will have again cash on hand. The next one is the manufacturing business. It is a firm that create their own products or goods. A manufacturing business is defined as a business that uses components, additional parts, or raw materials to make a finished good. So the product is then either sold directly to other industries, consumers, or to a store that consumers shop up to obtain an item. So example for this is a company that produce mobile phone accessories, makeup and beauty products, reusable plastics, cell phones, laptops, papers, and etc. So the operating cycle of a manufacturing business. So they will have a cash on hand, and then they will purchase raw material to process or to work in progress the product, and then they will have a finished goods. The next one is they will have receivables, and then they will sell it to their direct resellers or to the consumers, and then they will have cash on hand. Let's proceed now to the form of business organizations. So there are three forms of business organizations, which are the sole proprietorship, partnership, and corporations. So proprietorship is a business that can be owned and controlled by an individual, a company, or limited liability partnership. There are no partners in the business, so the legal status of a sole proprietorship can be defined as follows. It is not a separate legal entity from business owner. So example of sole proprietorship is a sari-sari store, bakery owner, personal trainer, okay vendor, or anything or any business that is owned only by one person. So the next is a partnership. Partnership is a business owned by at least two partners. So the partner can be an individual, a company, or a limited liability partnership. So partnership can be any endeavor undertaken jointly by multiple parties. So the parties may be governments, non-profits, enterprises, businesses, or private individuals. So the goals of a partnership also may vary widely. So there are two main categories of partnership, which are the general partnership and the limited partnership. So for the general partnership, all partners share legal and financial liability equally. So all partners share legal and financial liability equally. The individuals are personally responsible for the debts the partners takes on. Profits are also shared equally. So the specifics of profit sharing will also certainly be laid out in writing in a partnership agreement. While in limited partnership, it limits partners' personal liability. So it means that if the partnership fails, so then creditors cannot go after a partner's personal assets or income. And then we have here corporation. Corporation is a business entity that is owned by its shareholders who elect a board of directors to oversee the organization's activities. The corporation is liable for the actions and finances of the business. The shareholders are not. So corporations can be for profit, as businesses are, or not for profit as charitable organizations typically are. So the creation of corporation involves a legal process called incorporation, where legal documents containing the primary purpose of a business, name and location, and number of shares and type of stocks issued are drafted. So a corporation is required to name a board of directors before it can commence operations. And the members of the board of directors are elected by shareholders during the annual general meeting. Each shareholder is entitled to one vote per share, and they are not required to take part in the day-to-day running of the corporation. However, shareholders are eligible to be elected as members of the board of directors or executive officers of the corporation. So example of the corporations is like Coca-Cola Company, Toyota, Microsoft, Google, Apple, Nestle, and many more. There are two types of corporations. We have C corporations and we have also S corporations. For C corporation, this is owned by a larger organization or by a multiple shareholders, while S corporations, these are owned by small businesses owned by individual shareholder. Let's proceed on registering a business. So steps and register a business. The first step is business entity registration. So if your business is sole proprietorship, then you will register it to the DTI, or in Department of Trade and Industry. And then if it is a partnership or corporation, you will go to the SEC, or Securities and Exchange Commission. While if your business is a cooperative, then you will have go to Cooperative Development Authority. The second step is the business permit. You are going to request a business license and permit from your barangay and municipality or city where your business is located. So obtain the sector-specific clearances from this. So if you are involved in food and cosmetics, you will go to drug administration. And if your business involved in travel companies or hospitality industries, you will go to Department of Tourism. While if your company or business is an educational institution, you will go to the Department of Education. So the step 3 is you will register your business with the BIR. So for permission to print invoices and journals, you will need to register your business to the BIR district office where your business will be located. In the 4 steps is you will going to have other registration requirements. So register your business with the following offices to comply with the existing regulations. So you will need to register your business to the Social Security System, Department of Labor and Employment, to the PhilHealth, and to the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. That's all for my report. Thank you.